Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone this week? As you can see, we've had a bit of a move around, haven't we?
Yes.
We've improved our studio. It doesn't say we're on air, though.
Well, I was saving that for when we're doing live things, you see.
Okay, yeah, of course, this is video.
This is pre-recorded, you see.
Yeah.
No, no,
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, we've got like a desk and everything now, rather than some little IKEA tables.
Wobbly tables.
IKEA tables, I should say.
Yeah, okay. So, how is the app coming along this week?
Well, I said it was going to be finished 2 weeks ago, and it's not. But
almost,
yeah. So we are sort of testing it now. It's looking kind of promising. There's still some bits to do. Like there's an issue with like rotating stuff. So at the minute it's kind of locked into working in portrait. But yeah, the main thing is we can get a few people looking at it now, testing the main parts while I fix little odds and ends.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Because it's got to get out.
You've got to get out of the way, then you can get on to more interesting things.
Yeah, we're halfway through May now, which means it's like what 6 weeks until our 11th birthday, and we kind of need it to be done by then, really, don't we?
In the stores by then.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
We shall see. Anything else happened this week in Quizland or anything like that?
Well, we moved everything round, and so this is our new quiz set.
Yeah, the studio.
Got like a TV and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing too exciting aside from that. Yeah.
Okay, it's time now to go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Zukruchen for Terminator. I just love the way they've just used a few colours to make a fantastic portrait of Arnie. I love it. Well done.
My favourite description this week was, "Two people marvel that the giant isn't breaking their home," by Badida Skittyman. I think it really captures the look on the two people's faces, where one of them's like, "Oh look, there's a giant on the house," and the other's, "Hang on, how is that not breaking the house?" Nice work, Badida Skittyman.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heraclium for St. George and the Dragon. This is a fantastic grayscale action shot of him actually getting the dragon. There he is on his horse, dressed as a knight. I love it. Well done, Heraclium. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to take a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So, last week in the forums, I said, tell us something you don't understand. Then maybe one of the community can enlighten you. Or agree with you. I'll start. So, why would somebody buy ripped jeans? I mean, I don't understand it. It looks crazy,
I don't
ugly.
Get ripped jeans.
I've seen like factories with these machines that just rip the jeans for you. I think, why would you do that?
I don't get it.
No,
I've never really seen.
No one buys any other clothing with holes in, do they? Really? It's just bizarre.
Can you get like ripped leggings? Is it just sort of like trouser-based items?
Oh, not really, no.
I don't know.
I don't think so. It's just jeans.
Weird.
I don't know what it is about them. But anyway, Fennec Fox 25 said, why in 2021 are there still people using Comic Sans font?
Now this one I do know. And I noticed that someone else posted this in the forum as well. Originally it was kind of really frowned upon, but recently-ish, like a few years ago, someone did a study and it turns out it's actually easier to read, or rather, if you have dyslexia, it's easier to read Comic Sans than some standard fonts. Yeah, it's something to do with the shape of the letters.
So it looks quite childlike, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah. But it's, I think it's something to do with the letters aren't kind of symmetrical or something. I forget what exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it turns out there is actually a point to it. It's just it's not very well sort of like documented. So yeah, there is some logic to it. Yeah.
Okay, Casey said, well, I don't understand. Why do chocolates with liquid alcohol in them exist? Oh my God, I love chocolates like that. Oh my, why can you only get them at Christmas? I love those.
I sort of like them,
but
I don't know. I'd probably rather have chocolates and alcohol.
No, chocolate and alcohol together. Wow. There's some at Christmas you can get like with some with whiskey and some with gin in, and they get like a whole mixture.
Yeah, they were quite
cool.
My
absolute favourites are the ones with a whole cherry in, like surrounded by cherry brandy. Oh, they're fantastic. Get them from Marks and Spencer's.
I am hungry now.
Yeah, but you only get them at Christmas, and you can't get them the rest of the year.
Yeah, you can probably get them on the internet.
I should bulk buy them at Christmas. Have them for the rest of the year. What else did people say?
Canabita said, I agree with Bunnery. Why go around looking like you've just been mauled by a pack of wolves? Something I don't understand.
Yeah,
so the ripped jeans.
Yeah.
But also saying, it always irks me when in movies and TV shows they show people doing these weird things in computers, like typing in invisible windows, never using a mouse for simple stuff, amazingly clear, really blurry pictures by typing strange commands in an undetermined program. In one show, they even had 2 people typing on one keyboard. That's some coordinated typing.
I know. Everything you see about computers is like...
Yeah.
Like they go into a building, they've got like 2 seconds to, break into the master files, and like they do it in no time.
Yeah, and it's... system hacked.
I'm in. Yeah. It's just like crazy.
It's really interesting if you're like an IT person, because you watch these things and either you're just like, what? Or like someone's obviously gone on the internet and like searched for computer code, and then like they've sort of like got, I don't know, like the HTML code from a website. So it's like a web page, and then they've got these people on like, oh yes, I'm just hacking into the GCHQ mainframe or whatever. and you look at it and it's actually just like, the code to make a web page or something. And it's interesting. I should confess though, I mean, I've been part of this problem when I was on Secret State. I was like what was the technical term? A background artiste. I was an extra on Secret State, working for GCHQ actually. And they made this sort of fake computer interface for us, where basically you just mashed any random key on the keyboard and it typed like proper stuff into it about like, we were like, I don't know, investigating terrorism or something and trying to stop a plot for something, I don't know, whatever. So you can see me kind of just going bah, 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 and it's sort of typing up all this stuff, and there's like little graphs and charts and things. It was it was very cool. So there you go, I'm part of the problem too.
Okay, now we're going to have a look at what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. We all love a sweet or fatty treat like waffles and pizzas, but do you have a favourite food that's healthy? Any healthy recipes that could help us all balance our diets better? I read an article once that stated that if there was one thing you could do every day to improve your health, it was to eat an apple. So I try to do that every day. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Then don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. Zeitgeist, 5 rounds with 5 different topics. My favourite quiz.
Yep, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. But each round is based on one of the week's drawings from interference. So Bunnery will pick some of her favourite drawings, like maybe if we had a drawing of a seagull, might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, stuff with orange, red on its nose. Wow.
Niche
things that have mysteriously moved up a foot in the real world. And then we'll have some questions based on that. So no one except Bunnery knows what the topic's going to be, or the questions or anything. I mean, I just show up, see what happens. But we get to guess what we think each round is from the picture.
And I picked some very good pictures. Would you like to know the artist for this week? I'm featuring art from Donna, from Zuruken, a Metal Mishmash, a Trophy Man, and K Conga. So your pictures are in the quiz this week.
Interesting. So we won't get to see until the show is on. So if you'd like to join us for that, it will be Sunday night, 7 p.m. UK time, twitch.tv/interference.
Do you know who won last Sunday?
Well, so as you play along, you build up points. We have a leaderboard and everything. So go on then. Who won last time?
Blue Jay Tempest won. And then she got 230 points. Followed by Darth, who got 224, and Goose was third with 221, so that was all quite close.
It was pretty tight, yeah. So, I mean, that's only like a question between the top 3. Okay.
So it's all down to the last round, see who could get those questions right. It's quite exciting. And then Thursdays we do Zeitgeist 20 questions on one topic, and last week it was called Odd One Out. Guess who won that?
Go on, tell me.
Goose. And Goose was the runaway winner with 191. I think they got like every question right apart from one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
when you say Goose was a runaway winner, that's pretty true. It's like
Yeah.
a wild goose chase or something.
Darth was second with 158, and Blue Jay again was third this time with 131. So that was exciting.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. It was odd one out.
Yeah.
So
Just like
you'd
a-
ask a question, and then there were 4 answers as normal.
Yeah.
3 of them were right, and
Exactly.
you were looking for the wrong answer.
The wrong answer.
Yeah.
The one that didn't belong in
The
there.
one that didn't fit in.
The
So
odd
that was
one
that was
out.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Do you want to know what next week's Zeitgeist 20 is going to be about?
Go on.
It's called Fish, Bird, Cat, Dog. And all the answers are either a fish, a bird, a cat, or a dog, and you have to decide which one it is.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Yeah, we've never done something like that before.
No.
Huh.
So it might be a weird name of something, or it might be, an animated character in something. You have to say whether it was a fish, bird, cat, or dog. Things like that. So yeah, should be fun.
Fish, bird, cat, dog.
Yeah.
That sort of gives me a vibe of foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you'd like to join us for that, that'll be Thursday, 7 p.m. UK time on twitch.tv/interference.
Cool. Okay, so I think that's all the news for this week, isn't it?
I think it probably is.
Okay, just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play along on the web at playinterference.com, or you can download the app from your app store. Just search for Interference. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and we're on Patreon at patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building this new app, running the quiz, and building all sorts of other fun, interactive things that we've got planned for you. I really appreciate your support. All goes to pay server bills and things.
Absolutely. Thank you so
And
much.
in return, you get stuff like replays and interference. You get a custom entrance shout out from Ava on the quiz. Yeah, it's all good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.